Hello and welcome to the Commander's Quarters, your Magic the Gathering source that helps you command your budget. This show and episodes like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. If you're looking for an easy way to help support this show, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss any new episodes. You can also go check out our playmats and other merchandise at thecommandersquarters.com. Another easy way to support this show is with our TCG player affiliate links. So whether you're buying a deck or individual cards, you can use this general link right here or one in the description. And the final way that you can support this show is by supporting us directly by becoming a patron. There are many benefits to being a patron, and I truly couldn't do this without all their support. Hey everyone, Mitch coming in from the Commander's Quarters studio. Welcome to the show. So, yet another exciting day of Commander Legends spoilers, and it starts off with a really exciting new kind of card that we really haven't seen, and the kind of effect that, yeah, this can be a very powerful effect. So, of course, I'm talking about Hellkite Courser. Hellkite Courser is a 6/5 dragon that costs 4 red. It's got flying. It's a dragon. And it says, when Hellkite Courser enters the battlefield, you may put a commander you own from the command zone onto the battlefield. It gains haste. Return to the command zone at the beginning of the next end step. So this is kind of like a Ilharg the Raised Boar attack trigger kind of-ish, but instead of getting a creature from your hand, you get a commander into play. Now, that's a pretty powerful effect. This gets around commander text. You're not casting your commander, you're just putting your commander directly into play. So for those of you asking, does this count towards commander tax? If it comes into play, it goes back, or comes into play and even dies. No, even if it dies, it doesn't count towards, adding another commander tax to it because you're not casting. The actual commander tax is applied after a cast from your commander from the command zone. So that's just a little clarification. Again, if I'm wrong on that, my apologies, but I believe that's the way that it works. Please clarify any rules judges, rules lawyers in the comments below. But yeah, I believe that's how it works. Anyways, cheating on your commander cost can be a very powerful thing, even if it's just kind of temporary, your commander coming into play, leaving play. Maybe your commander's got a very powerful ETB or LTB. You can take advantage of that with this kind of a card. Now, kind of a weird thing I want to mention first. I actually saw some pretty funny comments about this. And my apologies, this is slightly off topic, but on topic as well. Hellkite Courser, the name Courser is usually applied to horse-type creatures, or at least kind of creatures that are horses and something else. So, yeah, this, if you look at the picture, it looks literally like this is a horse dragon. I mean, it's got kind of like the, the front legs kind of like a horse, essentially. Again, I'm describing this terribly. It looks like a horse. Anyways, look at the other the courses that we have. We've got centaurs, a Pegasus. So yeah, half human, half horse for the centaurs. Half human, half bird for the Pegasus. So yeah, this is a half horse, half dragon. And I don't know why they didn't label it that way. We already have some weird, other kind of horse creatures, like a horse fish for the, the hippocamp kind of creature. And then also we even have some weird dragons out there already. Not weird dragons, I guess, but ones with differing creature types from what you usually see. A fairy dragon, a cat dragon. What's calling this a horse dragon? What's the problem with that? For all those horse tribal decks out there. Anyways, that's beside the point. So, my apologies for those of you that did not want to hear a breakdown on coursers and why this should be a horse. But yeah, I think the Hellkite Courser is a very interesting card. I can see seeing play in a decent amount of decks and actually being very impactful for those decks. Like the Dragon. The Dragon is the first one that came to mind. This can be an incredibly powerful card in this deck. Again, the Dragon makes it so that your dragons cost 1 less to cast. It has Eminence, so if it's command zone or in play. And it also has, flying. Whenever one or more dragons you control attack, draw that many cards, then you may put a permanent card from your hand on the battlefield, and it's a 10/10. Yeah, the Dragon costs, 9 mana, so basically this is going to help you get the Dragon out pretty early. I mean, again, it reduces the cost of your dragons by 1, so getting that Hellkite Courser out, for just 5 mana, you can get that out, probably turn 3 or 4, and being able to get Dragon out and allow it to attack right then, and then be able to play a permanent for free, based on the number of dragons that are attacking. Which is going to be, at least going to be 2. Most likely, I believe, actually, let me check really quick. No, Hellkite Courser, my apologies, does not have haste. So, at least 1. But basically, yeah, you can definitely cheat the Dragon out, get a huge effect, and then, yeah, get well ahead of your opponents with your dragons. So yeah, that is definitely a powerful one. An even more powerful one, though, actually comes with an uncommon dragon. I believe at one point it was a rare, though, with Bladewing the Risen. Bladewing the Risen is a 4/4 zombie dragon that costs 3 black, red, has flying. When it enters the battlefield, you may return target dragon permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. You can also pump your dragons too. But the important part there is, yeah, this can reanimate a dragon, and this goes infinite with your Hellkite Courser as long as you have a free sacrifice outlet. So yeah, basically the play goes, okay, get your Hellkite Courser out, you cheat your Blade Wing the Risen into play. Before your Blade Wing comes into play, you sacrifice your Hellkite Courser. It's in your graveyard. Blade Wing comes in. Get your Hellkite Courser back. You sacrifice Blade Wing before the Courser comes back into play. And then you kind of just loop this over and over and over again. You know, obviously with that sacrifice out, you need some kind of a benefit. Maybe that's an Altar of Dimension. You're milling everyone out, or a Goblin Bombardment, and you're pinging everyone. Those are definitely the ways that you can do that. Again, I'm not sure how many Blade Wing the Risen decks are out there, but those that are playing Blade Wing the Risen are probably looking to put Hellkite Courser into their deck because, yeah, that is technically a 3-card combo. I guess you do need the sacrifice outlet. So, yeah, that it can be an incredibly powerful thing, though. Another commander that I believe can go infinite, again, rules lawyers in the comments below, please. I'm just reacting to this card as I have seen it this morning. But Gerard, Weatherlight Hero, I believe, goes infinite with it as well, as long as you have a sacrifice outlet. 3/3 human soldier with first strike. Costing 2 red, white. When it enters the when Gerard, Weatherlight Hero, dies, exile it and return to the battlefield all artifact and creature cards in your graveyard that were put there from the battlefield this turn. So it'd be essentially kind of the same thing. You need that sacrifice outlet. You know, you get your Hellkite Courser out. It cheats Gerard into play. You sacrifice your Courser before Gerard comes into play. Then you sacrifice Gerard, and then you bring that back, and so on and so forth. I believe that's how it's going to work. Again, rules lawyers, please, in the comments below, let me know if I'm wrong on that one. But basically, there are plenty of other commanders that could use a card like this. They're looking to use a card like this. Again, that is an ETB, so if you've got any kind of blink effects and you want to be able to kind of cheat out your commander, and maybe your commander's got an ETB, that can be very impactful as well. Some commanders that just came into mind for different reasons, though, potentially, though, are like Obeka, which is a brand new commander, Progenitus, and Marchesa, the Black Rose. Obeka Brute Chronologist has the player's turn it is may end the turn, tap the player's turn is may end the turn. So yeah, your Hellkite Courser gives your commander haste. So this is just basically always being able to cheat out Obeka if you have, a way to blink the Courser or get it back or whatnot. Because Obeka, you get that Courser out, you get Obeka out for free, and then you tap Obeka and say, yeah, the turn's just over, and then, or I guess you wait till the end until it's going to be brought back. But anyways, you stop it from being brought back. So you can basically kind of cheat on commander attacks. You don't actually haven't even cast your commander in that kind of a deck. Progenitus is another one, just an absolute beast. A 10, or should I say Hydravatar, a 10/10 protection from everything that costs double Uberg. Yeah, so being able to cheat that out in just swing and hit can be an extremely effective thing. You probably are gonna have some anthems in that deck. So you can even make, if you got like a Finest Hour and maybe just one other anthem that gives +1/+1, you can make Progenitus into a one-shot kill that is, unblockable protection from everything, essentially. So yeah, you're going to be able to just, cheat Progenitus out and then swing and hit for, lethal right then and there. So, or at the very least, swing and hit for almost half of commander damage. And then Marchesa the Black Rose is another one that you can kind of really take advantage of that Courser and how it works. She has Dethrone, and other creatures you control have Dethrone. Whenever a creature you control a +1/+1 counter on it dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control to begin the next end step. So if you can get a counter on the Courser, this can be really impactful, helping you kind of and with a sacrifice outlet, being able to get your Marchesa back from the command zone whenever you need to, essentially. And then also, if you have that sacrifice outlet too, you can basically just keep Marchesa around. Again, she's going to have haste, so you can attack. She's going to get that counter on her, and then you can sacrifice her, or if she doesn't combat, you're going to get her back for free, essentially. So another way to potentially cheat and get that out. I do think this is an interesting card. Again, being able to essentially kind of get around the commander attacks, getting around casting your commander. And again, keep in mind that you're not actually casting your commander, you're getting them into play for free, so that doesn't add to commander attacks. So there are definitely some ways that you can build around this card and have some really powerful effects. Again, kind of like maybe those infinite combos, obviously, but also kind of any blink effects, again, can be very powerful. Some bounce effects, recasting, some reanimation effects can actually really make some interesting strategies. Yeah, it's just a very interesting card, Hellkite Courser. So, but yeah, and with that, the show is coming to a close, so it's my turn to hear from you. So in the comments below, let me know what your thoughts on this card are. Do you think it's powerful? What kind of a deck would you put it in? But most importantly, actually, why don't you let me know in the comments below, do you think this should be a horse dragon? So yeah, that's definitely the most important thing that you need to comment about this episode. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks again and have a good one.